Well, Reese, I just saw a good friend of mine walk up. You know him right here, Bobby Picoy. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Doing great. Baja beat us this time. We'll be back, and we'll try to beat him next time, you know?
I think Reese is trying to blame me for that damage. Was it you or him?
It didn't look like this when I got out of the truck, I can tell you that. But I told him, I said, we just take a little spray wax when I got out, and it'd be just like brand new. But now I don't know what happened here.
I don't know. The duct tape fell off, I guess.
Yeah, right.
So how'd it go down there, bud?
No, you know what? We had a few problems that took place. Like I said, you know, you come out here, you're as prepped as you could be. You got all kinds of new equipment in the truck that's, you know, top of the line, everything. And, you know, sometimes those parts just don't last as long as they're supposed to last. And that happened to us. So, but we're here. We made it. We finished. Super pumped on the team, super pumped on the whole thing Desert Assassins does for all of us. All these other people that help us out, you know, VP Racing Fuels and Oil Products, you know, to help keep this thing running. The Fox Shocks, BF Goodrich Tires, Method Wheels, all that stuff. Biggest thing is, though, the camaraderie we got with all the pre-running and the fun that we had down here for the last 4 weeks. I think we've been down here pretty much. I mean, we went home one time, actually, that's it. But other than that, we've been nailing it. So we felt like we had everything we needed to come out here and be on the podium and on the top of the box, but we didn't get there.
Well, you know what? I'm sure you left a few souvenirs for the fans in the desert.
Yeah, there's a couple of them out here. You know, looks like Reese is pretty good at that. I didn't think about it while I was out there, so.
We're aero testing for the next event.
Trying to make it a little bit more aerodynamic. Well, so many sponsors. I know the DA and the Baja HQ get this thing ready, but there's some sponsors that power this machine.
Yeah, you know, we got Danzio, you know, that put this motor together, and it's a beast. This thing's got runs great. The drivetrain in this vehicle is unbelievable. It's just crazy. It's got all the power you want when you want it, and runs good. Traction control works bitchin'. That's something that's new as of late, and unbelievable how good that works. So pretty pumped. The whole truck, the whole package is really good.
Well, I know when we saw Cameron come in, you know, and he had some issues with the new truck. He had to break out the old girl and the G2 and the two-wheel drive, and man, still competitive. You guys look like you're going to have to go run with them.
Yeah, we're going to have to go run with them.
Well, all right, buddy, man. It's always great seeing you, Bobby Picoy and Reese Millen, man. So great to see you, buddy. And we'll see you hopefully next year on the podium, and you and Cameron will be fighting for those two top positions.
Yeah, buddy. Always and forever.
Man, good to see you guys here, Bobby Picoy and Reese Millen here in the number 14 TA. Desert Assassins. You know how you doing, sweetie? Oh, it's so great seeing my family here. I kind of known these guys a few years. Boys I hung out with. I grew up in San Clemente and then moved out to Fullerton, and now Bobby's my neighbor up there, so that's so cool. Gina and great people. I saw Arturo walking around. All right, we're going to switch it off. I see him going, it's a bike guy, I know him.
Yeah, no worries. Right on, Dave. Thanks for passing it off. We're trying to tag team this bad boy. We got 340X. Who's right a record?
I am.
What's your name?
James Garbo from Austin, Texas.
James, all the way from the Lone Star State. Stoked to have you guys out here. Tell me about your day. You guys had a pretty brutal day out there and night. It's been a long mission, but you made it to La Paz.
This was a blast. We enjoyed every minute of it. And I mean, this is the consummation of a team effort. We couldn't have done it with everybody standing up here, our whole support crew that made it happen. This was amazing.
Hey, you don't have to lie to me. You enjoyed every minute of it. I know there were some sections. Could have been a silt bed or a super gnarly or the cactus and rock. No, that's what it's all about, coming down here and going through the brutal terrain and getting to the finish. And the whole team's so pumped to get it here because of what you guys went through.
Absolutely. I'm ready to do it again. Let's line it up, man. The cactus in the crotch just made me not sit down and go faster.
There you go. Can we get some gas? Somebody get us a dry break over here. We're going to fill this thing up.
Yeah, Mike.
So who's on your team? How many riders? You guys have a handful of them.
Oh, so we got Bret Biggart here was our man bringing it in through the finish right at the end, coming in strong. I got Alex Arumi here from Cycle Progression, Brad Robinson, and this is the man that made it all happen, Kevin Schwantz, MotoGP World Champion, our team manager. And Oscar Hale. Oscar Hale is our MVP. Absolutely.
A couple of legible. Kevin, I'll get a little couple of knuckles right there. Yeah, great to have you back down here in Baja. I know you love it, but you like to go fast, a little bit slower down here. And I know you got a lot of miles down here. You've actually been up, or I think it's your boy. We had a place in Colorado, and you'd go up and ride with my dad, John Etchhart, Doc, all those guys. So he said to say hello to you.
Yeah, we missed going to see your dad this winter, but it was him that I called when I needed some real input on what to do. So great to be involved. What a good job these guys did, and Baja is just as intimidating as it's always been.
Always intimidating, but you intimidated it. You beat Baja today.
We made it to the finish, and that was our team's first year. What a goal.
Absolutely. Well, great job to you guys. And let's talk to the rider that brought it in. We got to chat with him. And what was your full name again? I'm sorry.
Sure. Bret Biggart from Austin, Texas.
Bret. Yeah. So you guys came out here, a little bit different terrain. How many times have you been racing down here?
We came down. We did one ride about 2 years ago, and that kind of was the consummated the idea of this. Kevin and I did. And then we pre-rode it last week. One of our guys ended up breaking his leg. He broke his femur out there, which was pretty tough. So we just talked to him back home. Oscar was able to step in and ride for him, which was awesome. So we had a little local legend. And, so we this is our first time doing it, but, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that I was thinking about coming back and doing this thing again.
Oh, and that says something serious, because normally you got to wait till at least your butt is like completely peeled off of the seat.
I'm not even through the interview, and I'm already thinking about it.
That's what it's all about. This Baja drug of adrenaline it's the best of the best. It just costs a little more than the other normal drugs that people get on the streets, for sure.
This place is like your worst enemy and the most beautiful place in the world at the same time. Pretty cool.
And people say you guys are kind of a new team coming down here. So the best part is obviously pre-running. You get to come down here and really enjoy the culture, the people, and the great tacos. Racing, it's another thing, but you guys made it to the finish. And I know you guys, anybody you want to give a shout out to back home, any family members or anybody watching?
Just everybody that supported us. There's a ton of people that are behind this, but all the companies that helped us out, all the people, all these great guys that are here, the women that are here that came down and helped us keep our shit together, which is a big deal. Everybody involved we've just had a ton of people that have been really supportive, so it's been awesome. Thanks so much.
Well, great job. Good to see you here at the finish line. Anybody else want to say anything?
Just like to dedicate this ride to a good friend of ours that passed away this year, Tom Hudson, back in Austin, Texas. So this one's for Tom.
Amen.
Amen to that. And so is your partner that got hurt, broken femur, that's a pretty serious one. Is he doing all right back home? I'm sure he's tuned in.
Yeah, we just talked to him on the phone. He's healing up, and he's been watching us every step of the way. The only thing that could make this any better is having him here up right now with us together. Yeah, Rocket.
Rocket Ron is here with you. You just didn't know. It's just through a little piece of glass. So, yeah, Rocket Ron, hope you get better soon, buddy. Cheers, Baja is gnarly. You want to say anything?
That was fantastic. So happy to be here. Pulled it together our first try and had an absolute blast. But
great job, boys.
We're going to see you next year.
Absolutely looking forward. Yeah, it sounds like it. You guys are already planning. You already got the clipboard out working on the pit notes for the San Felipe 250. Well, good luck. Looking forward to seeing you guys next year, and great job this weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it. John's your dad, huh?
No, my dad's Gary Soul.
Okay.
We had a cabin right next to him.
Okay.
John Etchhart, he's like my other dad. Grew up with him, coming down here racing and everything.
I've known him since I was a kid, that's for sure.
Yeah. But you actually rode with him. We'll see you next year.
Appreciate it. That was fantastic.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That was awesome.
Good work, guys.